Welcome back. Probably you may be aware of customers who bought a product of the group of Stellantis, whatever brand it was, regarding an engine which is called Puratech. 3-cylinder engine with the distribution belt inside the engine. We had many stories. It's done only a few miles. After a few thousand miles, the engine inside totally disintegrated. Costly repairs in the garage. Stellantis doesn't want to recognise the liability because, from principle, these engines were absolutely shit. They may had an engineering award, I don't know, 2 years on the trot, given for best engine. Then afterwards, from 2012, Peugeot introduced this engine, and it was all up until Stellantis, which bought the whole few thing. Customers, spanking brand new motors, have problems. Like person which last Sunday he was having a good old chat, very pissed off about his Opel Mokka. Opel Mokka sounds like a coffee machine. And you know, as he told me, he had to spend, was it £1,000 to repair this fucking engine, which somehow, after a few thousand miles, inside totally disintegrated. Obviously there were costly parts, it was. And obviously the warranty went, the guarantee expired after 2 years. And obviously there's been cases in France and in Spain with whatever brand or the Stellantis mark you bought. It's the same engine, Puratech. And this happens to be manufactured by the Chinese motor company Dongfeng, believe it or not. And part of the poor quality of the materials used, and real bad project in this engine, and the engineering part and the development, I think they knew along. It was a shitter from the beginning, from the drawing boards, the prototype and the mass production. Like I said, this engine is produced by Dongfeng, a Chinese motor company in China. Therefore, it's been imported in the thousands from there, cutting costs of production, outsourcing parts of the production, components and stuff like that. And in the end, high prices. You spend a hell of a lot of money for a piece of shit, to say. Obviously, there was a more heavy response or reaction from customers in France and Spain, which in the end, the Stellantis had to, you know, give in and recognise the fault, the problem, which was an engineering problem. It's got nothing to do with workmanship or quality. From day one it was conceived until mass production and the purchase of these Stellantis models, which had this type engine inside, only gave problems. And obviously, you know, Stellantis tried to wash their hands upon the customers, and people out the front, costly repairs. here in Italy. Some were fortunate. This will put you off of your next purchase of a car. It won't be a Stellantis for starters.